Hi, my name is Colby Sharp, and today I am going to take you on a tour of my classroom library. Are you ready? Let's go. If we want our kids to read, if we want our kids to grow as readers, if we want them to be successful, they deserve to have a well-stocked, well-maintained, updated classroom library. Kids that have those types of libraries in their classrooms read 50 to 60% more than their peers that don't have that sort of classroom library. So it's just extremely important that all of our students are in classrooms with strong classroom libraries. With that being said, I want you to know that I believe that students also deserve to have amazing school libraries in their school, staffed by certified school librarians. A great classroom library is in no way a replacement for a school library. Students need both. But today, since I'm a classroom teacher, I'm going to focus in on my classroom library, and hopefully you can take some things out of it and apply it to your own classroom. I want you to know that my classroom library is rather large. I feel proud of it. I love all of the books in here, but I also want you to know it wasn't built in a day. My classroom library has been growing and changing and developing for all my years of teaching. This is my 12th year in the classroom, and my library looks so much different than it did in year 1, so much different than it did in year 5, and even a lot different than it looked in year 11. I'm standing at the door of my classroom, and then if you walk in, a bulk of our classroom library is here in the back, and we start with our realistic fiction. The numbers represent what tub the books go in. So this is a tub 1. So the students can easily put it back into tub 1. The A to J is the author's last day. That's probably the number one question I get is, are your books, what do the numbers mean? Like, does that number mean a level? Do these letters mean a level? No, our classroom library is not organized by level. It's organized by genre and topic and author. So we have all of our realistic fiction books here. Down here at the bottom, we have all of our picture books. I used to have my picture books facing forward in larger tubs, but I just ran out of space. This is new, something we're trying this year. I'm not sure that I'm going to like it. This very well may change between now and like the first 30 or 40 days of the school year. We'll figure that out as we go. Then we move into fantasy. They're divided up by author into 2 different tubs, A through M and N through Z. And then the fantasy picture books are here and here and here. We also have folk tales, which we don't have as many folk tales as I'd like. A few baskets of folk tales. And then we move into this section here, starting down here and moving over here. These tubs are organized by author, series. So you can see here we have a Catherine Applegate tub. We have our Beverly Cleary tub. But we also have a series. These are these really cool nonfiction Abandoned Places books. So all of those are in there. The Who Would Win books are right here. Any Minecraft books we have are right here. There's a Kate Messner tub down there. And then we move into historical fiction, and graphic novels are right here. You can see all of our graphic novels. Lots of graphic novels. Our Jennifer Holm tub is pink, duct tape pink. A student did this a few years ago, and I love it. Jenny got a chance to sign it. This says, "Too bad Matt didn't draw me." Her brother Matt draws a picture, she writes the words. Okay, so that is a large part of our classroom library. Zoom out a little so you can see it. If you would have turned or just gone straight when you entered our classroom, you would have seen the nonfiction section of our library, bulk of our nonfiction section, which just stretches all the way down here. You can see how they're organized. A while ago, I had all of my biographies in just one tub, and then I decided, through help of my friend Margie Culver last year, to break them up to make them a little easier for kids to find them based on what they are looking for. Ooh, I'm reading this book right here. Girls Think of Everything. I'm reading One Girl Inventor every morning. I'm really loving that book. Then animals the same way. Animals, like general animals, I put in here. This may be ones that I don't have a lot of. Then we kind of broke it up a little more. Dinosaurs, creepy crawlies, and 50. And you can see like it should go 70, 70, but it goes 70, 71, 70. I don't stress out about that kind of stuff. I could switch those, but things just get moved around as kids bring tubs to their seats and move tubs around. So not something that I worry about. Like we have a bunch of like books about building different things that we build. We made that one up. You can see just moving into some history stuff. Then we have some science things here. All kinds of great books. And then the final section of our classroom library is over here, where we have poetry and sports books. That one's missing a label. Oh no! No worries. We'll figure it out. Sports. Yeah, I know it's fake wrestling, but ESPN talks about it, so I guess we're going to call it a sport. I want to tell you a little bit about the labels. I've tried all kinds of different things when it comes to labeling my baskets, and most of them just didn't work out for me. So the key is, in all of the things in this video, what is best for your students, what is best for your kids, not even what's best for you, but what's best for them. That's what you should do. So I decided that the labels and the fancy labels, they just didn't work for us. And I was getting stressed about them, so then I'm not being able to be the best teacher that I like to be. So I went with easy, I went with duct tape. So as you can see on the front of our historical fiction, blue duct tape. You can see on the front of our graphic novel basket, green duct tape. And on the front of the canine tub, yellow duct tape. And there is a rhyme and reason to the color. So we'll start here. Fiction. Tubs that are strictly fiction are blue. So blue is fiction in here. All of these canine books, I think, are nonfiction, so they go here. Ooh. Made for Each Other. This book is phenomenal. 2018 nonfiction book, one of my favorites. And then graphic novel, and you may have seen that it was green, the same color as our poetry and our sports. And the reason for that is because they're both. They're fiction and nonfiction kind of mixed together, so yellow and blue made green. So since there's both, we went with the green label. So like Amulet is a fictional graphic novel, and the science comic series, which are phenomenal, these are nonfiction. So since we have fiction and nonfiction mixed together, we decided to put those in the same basket. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much for checking out my classroom library. I hope you found it warm and inviting, and that it would be a place that you would want to read if you were a student in my classroom. If you have any classroom library questions, please leave a comment below or send me an email, colbysharp@gmail.com, colbysharp@gmail.com. I would love to help. I am passionate about classroom libraries. I think that they're extremely, extremely important to our students and to their success. And they're just fun. It's fun to walk into a room full of books and you just automatically just kind of feel nice. All to be surrounded by all of these amazing stories. So let me know if I can help you in any way. I'm here to help. Just reach out. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have an awesome-tastic day and a phenomenal school year. Happy reading.